Hello and welcome to another Void XRC video. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'll be reviewing the GP Toys S912 1/12 scale truggy. Let's just get started with the radio. So as you can see, it's a very simple radio. It's got your steering, throttle, on and off switch on the back, and the throttle steering trim there. As you can see, I've got a camera mount on the back there that I had to drill a hole through to continue to get that. To continue to have access to that, but you won't have to worry about that. And then you put the two AA batteries in there. You got about an 80 to 100 meter range. Obviously that's line of sight, so you can't have any buildings or trees in the way. And here's the battery you get. You get about 10 minutes of runtime, and it takes a couple hours to charge. That's at full throttle pretty much. You might get a minute or two more if you're half throttling it sometimes, but about 10 minutes. And there's a little charger you get with it. Alright, let's have a look at the vehicle itself. I've already taken the pins out so we can remove the body. It's got a fairly decent body. I've seen ones that are quite a bit thinner than this, so it's nice to see this has got a decent body on it. As you can see, it's an all plastic vehicle for the most part. I'd say 95% of it is plastic or something like that. But it's got a very nice chassis. It's a very solid and rigid chassis with hardly any flex. Let's see if I can show you that on camera. See, there's hardly any flex in it at all. So that's nice. It's a nice, good hard chassis. So that's one thing I like about it. Really nice to see there's no chassis flex basically. The battery compartment is right here. Move these 4 tabs. Pull that off of the battery compartment. As you can see, there's still a bunch of dirt and stuff from when I had this out in the snow. If you're going to be having this out in snow or water and whatnot, you really need to try and clean it off as good as possible. Maybe have like a can of compressed air or an air compressor so you can blow out the gunk from all the little nooks and crannies in there and whatnot. One other good thing to do is, if you're going to take this out and get it wet and whatnot, is have some grease that you stick on up in the drivetrain area in there, both sides, and on the bearings, on the wheels and whatnot, just to help keep all the water out and keep everything nice and clean that way. So as you can see, it's a 2-wheel drive vehicle, as there's no front drive shafts or anything. The front wheels just spin free. It does have metal drivetrain, which is good. You don't want a plastic drivetrain on something like this. That would be pretty bad. One of the things I don't really like is suspension. As you can see, it's all plastic and it's pretty soft. You can bend it pretty easy. It doesn't take much force. So that's something I don't really like. Could be improved upon, but it's also not a deal breaker either. For me personally, it wouldn't be. Let's talk about its performance. So on Pavement, I was quite impressed with it actually. It's got a really nice turning circle at small speeds. It's a really small turning circle. And obviously as you get faster, the turning circle is going to get bigger. But it does it really well. It does it better than I've seen more expensive vehicles do. So that's really nice. I definitely think it's probably close to its advertised speed of 33 miles per hour. I'm not exactly sure how fast because I haven't been able to test that. But it's not all slow or anything. It's pretty decent, especially for something that's entry level like this. On rough terrain, however, it's not quite so good. Like gravel and loose dirt and even snow. You really have to practice with the throttle and feeding it in very slowly, otherwise you just end up spinning constantly. Even if you've got the steering completely straight, you will still spin very easy. These tires aren't the greatest off-road grip, or they don't have the greatest off-road grip, I should say, either. Also, there's no foam in the tires. There's just a bit of air and then you hit the plastic rim, so that's not the greatest either. It'd be nice if there was a little bit of foam in there or something. Alright, let's talk durability. I've had a few decent crashes with it, a couple on camera and a couple off. The ones off camera were definitely a little bit worse of accidents, but the only little bit of damage I've actually had is a little tab. It's missing on that side. I will insert the couple little clips I do have of accidents right here. So as you can see, those are just a couple little small accidents, nothing big. But like I said, I had a few more off camera that were a little bigger, and there's not really anything wrong with this other than that one little broken piece on the front bumper. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.